Hello everyone, it's story time again, and I have another Grimm's fairy tale. This one is very funny. This is called Clever Gretel. There once was a cook named Gretel, and she used to wear very nice red shoes, and they gave her airs. It made her think she was beautiful. These red shoes, they gave her airs, and she was very happy to wear them. And she was a very good cook as well. And she thought of herself as very fine indeed. She thought of herself as very fine indeed. However, one thing about Gretel, she liked to drink. And always when she was cooking, she wanted to have a drink, but it gave her an appetite. It made her hungry. She would have a drink. I'm hungry. And she would eat while she cooked and she drank. One day, it happened that her master asked her to prepare 2 fowls for a guest that was coming. So, Gretel killed the fowls. She plucked the feathers and she prepared them to roast on the fire. So as she prepared them, she got everything ready and she prepared to roast them. Now her master said, "Gretel, I am going to pick up the guest. I'm going to meet him and bring him back here. I will be gone for a while, so please have the meals prepared before I get back." So Gretel, of course, said, "Yes, I will." And she began to prepare. Now what Gretel did at the meantime, she was giving it a turn. As she was roasting the fowls, she gave it a turn. Meanwhile, she began to become thirsty from cooking these chickens, these fowls. She became thirsty. "Oh, I am so thirsty." So she went down to the cellar to have a drink. And so she went down and says, "Whoo, I'm so thirsty. Look. Well, one more drink for me. Ha ha." And she poured another drink. So she had 2 drinks. And now, of course, after she drank, she had that hearty draught, meaning this beer, hearty draught. After she had the hearty draught, she became hungry. So Gretel went back upstairs and she waited. Her master had not returned. The master has not returned. I wonder where he is. So she waited for him. All the while, the fowls are cooking, and the smell was so good that Gretel became even more hungry. And so, while she was turning the fowls on the spit, she briskly basted the fowls with butter. She briskly basted them. But the smell, and she was becoming hungry. So, while she was doing all of this and preparing, one of the wings of the fowl burned from the fire. And she looked, "Oh, the wing is burning!" So, she took off the wing and she said, "Surely, master will not miss one wing." So she cut off the wing and she ate it. But she became more hungry. So she cut off the other wing of one fowl and she ate that. And then she ate one of the fowls. She ate one. And it was gone. And she realized, "Oh, I've eaten it all." So she said, since I've eaten one, I had better eat the other. So Gretel ate the second fowl also. She ate both fowls. At this time, she decided to dispose of the bones, to get rid of them. She had eaten them, so to dispose of the bones. Garbage bag. And she disposed of the bones. At this time, her master returned, and he said, "Gretel, the guest will be arriving soon. So please have everything. Make haste, hurry, make haste and prepare everything. He is here now." So she asked the master. She said, "Well, I will prepare, but would you prepare the carving knife?" So the master took out his carving knife and he began to sharpen it on the steps of the house. The steps were stone. He began to sharpen the knife on the steps. Now Gretel did not know what to do. She had eaten both fowls. There was no dinner at all. While she was thinking, the guest came, and he very genteelly means politely, he genteelly knocked on the door. Boom, boom, boom. He knocked on the door. And Gretel opened the door, and the guest was there. And she said, "Oh my, you have arrived. You know, my master, he is now sharpening his carving knife. He plans to cut off one of your ears." So the guest, he was shocked. And he took off running. He ran away in fear of the master. And the master came and he asked Gretel, "So Gretel, where is the guest?" And Gretel said, "That guest, he ran off with the two fowls in both hands, and he ran away." And the master said, "But I am so hungry. All I wanted was just one fowl. Maybe he could give me one." So he ran after the guest. He opened the door. And he asked Gretel to hush, hush. And he ran after the guest with the carving knife still in his hand. He ran after the guest. The guest, "Leave me alone," he said. He saw the master running with the knife, and the master said, "Just one, just one." So the guest ran even faster because he was thinking maybe he could save both his ears. And he ran faster and tried to get home. And the master, just one, only one." And that is the story of clever Gretel, very smart lady. A little mean lady, but very smart. See you next time.